First of all, I think it's very unfair that I have to compete against my son in this round. I worry about that kid, you know, the way he's going. I'll be on. Yeah. Really? Really? You looked at both of us and you thought we were okay. Whatever. We have the same eating disorder, I guess. So. I'll be honest. I never expected to beat Connor in that first round, so I feel like I'm playing with house money. I'm going to tell some very offensive one-liners right now. Yeah. My wife calls me a cuck. I prefer the term shaft supervisor. I actually read that Hamas is running out of money. Couldn't find a good accountant. That one always takes a second. If they're good with money, that's okay. You guys got it. All right. These next ones are just kind of like business ideas I've been working on. So, you know, hear me out. It's like Shark Tank. All right. I want to start an insurance company for homophones. We're going to call it Straight Farm. I'd buy that. Yeah. I want to start a boxing league for gay men. I'm going to call it the Fruit Punch. I want to write a children's book for woke children. I'm going to call it Curious George Floyd. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. White kind of uniform chasing that little guy around. He's always getting into trouble. Don't worry, I want to cover the bases. I'm going to write one for gay kids too. I'm going to call that Fairy Potter. I'm also, and this might be a little too much, but I want to start a jewelry store for trans people. I'm going to call it They Them Gems. We're slashing prices and penises. Okay, my wife loves that one. Yeah, you're a bigot, honey, I'm sorry. All right, one more. I went to the bank the other day to fill out a loan application, or as my racist uncle calls it, a Jew review. I love that guy, man. He's all over it. The other weekend when that Iranian helicopter went down, he texted me right away. He says, "You know that was the Jews, right?" I was like, "No, man, it was just bad weather." And he texted back in all caps, "Exactly." So stupid. That's what I'm all about, stupid and a bit racist, yeah. I actually got told recently that I look like I'm ready for the Civil War. I don't know what gave me, I mean, I'm ready. But I don't know what, maybe it's the leather NASCAR cap, I don't know. I think that actually just means I've reached a rather elite level of whiteness. You know? Just above lacrosse team captain, just below Grand Wizard. Just below. You want the sweet spot there, you know. You gotta get that whiteness sweet spot, you know. You can be Antiques Roadshow white, but you don't want to be Insurrection white. You can be NASCAR white, but you don't want to be father and uncle to the same kid white. So I'm the perfect amount of white, all right? That's why you married me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually read that 40% of Americans believe there's going to be a civil war in the next 5 years. Yeah, it's a quick poll. Yeah, show of hands. I know who. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to think about picking sides, but I'm not really a right-leaning guy, actually, but if we're going with the whole words are violence thing, I do not like our odds, guys. Not one bit. On the other side of things, you know, my neighbor Jill, she's 7 years old. She already has the Trump sign out front. She owns 12 guns, and she's been trying to find an excuse to kill my landscaper for the last 3 years. So when the shit hits the fan, I'm going to Jill's house. All right? We don't agree on much, but I think she's going to have my 6. So, all right, thanks so much, guys.